Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Playing Fog here, and today we got a good little video for you guys. This is my top 10 rules to live by in Call of Duty multiplayer. Now, what this is pretty much is just my little guide to, players who want to excel in Call of Duty. Now, these are the way I play. This is my tactics. This is my mindset. Now, I don't always use these tactics because, sometimes in the heat of the moment, you try to switch it up. But anyway, before I get started, I just want to say this is not my gameplay. This is my friend Corey's gameplay, and he'll actually be making a video like this shortly about, his own gameplay or his own game style and everything. But anyway, on to the main thing. Now, to excel in Call of Duty, you need a good mindset. You need skills. You need to be better than the rest of us. You need to be better than the average player. You need to be that, guy who can go 20 and 5, on any really game type, carry the team home and, do all that. But anyway, guys, the first rule is use cover. Now, as you can probably see in this gameplay already, Corey uses cover very effectively. I mean, he's even using the Claymore as cover. I mean, you can't really hide behind a Claymore, but he's using it as a cover from his flank. Now, right here, he's trying to head glitch, around or under this little slope because he thinks an enemy's coming. Using cover is probably the best and most important thing you can do in Call of Duty. Now, the reason it's so important is because, we'll see, he didn't use cover right there and he got his ass kicked. Now, cover is just so you're making either a distance or you're putting pretty much just put something in between you and the enemy at all times, whether it be distance, something actually physical that they can't shoot through, or anything. Now, there's a couple different kinds of cover. There's physical cover, which is, like a car, a concrete building, or, something you cannot shoot through even with FMJ, or maybe even with FMJ, but it'd be very hard. They can't hit you behind this kind of cover. Then there's visual cover. That kind of cover is something, like, the best I can do is jungle, jungle the huts. While you're behind that, yeah, you're visibly covered, but they can easily shoot through that with a pistol. Now, there's, with these different kinds, you want to be able to use them all effectively. But there's a third one, and I call it walled cover. And walled cover is pretty much, like when you saw him come in through that door. He crawled into the, behind that plate. Now, that's a kind of cover that covers your entire body. It does not show any of you. It pretty much keeps you safe from the enemy. So, what a really smart thing to do is, like when you're capturing a site, you want to be on that flag, but you want to make sure you're behind cover. You want to make sure someone who is watching your back is behind cover, because cover really is just pretty much saying, I have the advantage over you, and you're not going to kill me. Like, with the visual cover, even though you can shoot through it, you're going to be safe for a couple kills. I mean, you don't want to sit there and camp, the entire game, or else they will find you, and they will kill you, and they will laugh. But with different kinds of cover all around the map, I mean, these people who, at Treyarch and Infinity Ward, the level designers, try to make the maps fun, they try to make it interactive, except this map he's on right now is total garbage, Treyarch. You failed on this one. They want to make sure there's easy routes, fun spots, except for Black Ops, that's terrible jump spots. But, anyway, you guys get the point. They want to make the maps cover friendly, game friendly. They want to make the maps, good to play on. So there's cover out there, guys. Learn to use it, learn where it is, and learn how to effectively use it. Now, on to the second. You want to be aware of your surroundings. And by this I mean, you don't want to be running around the map blind or like a retard. You want to be able to know almost by heart, like the back of your hand. And, I don't really know the back of my hand that well, because I don't ever stare at the back of my hand for, hours on end. But you want to know it like you know your own name. You want to be able to know every map almost like in your head, like you can walk through the map in your imagination. So, pretty much, like, say for an example, you have this one part of the map memorized in the gameplay. You have this tower that you know how far it is away from you, how high it is, how long it's going to take to get up there, how easy it is to see, you from any other area. You want to know all your other access routes to that tower. You want to know your counters to that tower. You want to know your best lines of sight for that tower. Pretty much, knowing your surroundings is, knowing your surroundings. It's simply that. You want to be able to know every spot, every line of sight, nade spot, entry and exit route. You just want to be one with your map. That's how, you know, people who have been playing the game for, you know, like weeks and weeks and weeks are better than the people who just pick it up immediately, you know, for the first time, because these people know the maps, they know the guns, they know their surroundings better than these other people. So anyway, now onto the third. You want to be able to control your weapon. And what I mean by this is you don't want to just you don't want to be too good with one gun and not good with another, or you don't want to be bad with every gun. Pretty much you want to have a mastery of a certain select of guns that you really enjoy and like, and then you want to be able to use every other gun to your advantage. You want, like, when you litter bug, and by that I mean when you kill someone you go and pick up their gun. But so like when you kill somebody and you go and pick up their, you know, their gun, because all you have is a pistol as your secondary, or like a Strela or a rocket launcher of some sort. When you go and pick up your gun and say you're just a fanatic for the AK and you're good with the AK, but you pick up a commando and you can't fire that thing worth a crap, you're inaccurate with it, you're using it terribly, you know, that's not good. You want to be able to pick up any gun in the field and just be able to run with it, you know, take out the entire game with it. Because I'm sure, like you know, like me, you guys have had that experience where you go and pick up someone's gun and you just rape with it. You're just so good with it, it's unbelievable. But when you pick, you know, you make it for your own class, it's just bad. You can't even do it. But, you know, that's just it. Control your weapon, know its recoil, its fire rate, its damage, its effective range, you know, where to use it really. Because you don't want to be bringing a sniper rifle into a, you know, into a CQB kind of fight. Because I'm sorry, but you ain't Grizz, baby. So, you know, pick an SMG for close quarters maps. Pick the assault rifles for mid and long range maps. In the high fire rate assault rifles can be used in close quarters, like say the FAMAS and Black Ops. I can take that toe to toe with an MP5K, and you know, it'd be an even fight. So just control your weapon and know when to really use it.